Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. Today I'm using a printable by His Palette and it is Time for Everything, and I really love building background just with some gelatos and then using these gorgeous printables to make a beautiful page, a page where I can remember what I journaled and then recall it again, because that's really what is so important. I'm using some of the colors from the Iridescent 2 range. These are jewel toned colors, so they have jewel names, and they have a shimmer of the kind of pastel range. It's just beautiful. So yes, I did just lay down the color with makeup, foundation, contour and blending brush, and then I scratched it on my Carandosh textured palette, and then picked it up with that brush and applied it to the page. I applied it in various areas, built up the color like I wanted to, just splattered some water on it and lifted that up with a dry paper towel, and then I'm taking that color and adding the color as well. It just adds like 3 layers of texture in the background without a lot of work. It's really easy, and I like that quite a lot. I picked up one of my old stamp sets. I think this is a By the Well for God stamp set with this clock or watch face on it. And since I'm journaling in Ecclesiastes 3, I had to put a clock in there for symbolizing the time. There is a time for everything. And I like the way that this specific journaling Bible says it. It is a scribe journaling Bible, which means that it's the Message translation with some extra space to journal in. And I'm going to read it to you. The title of this says, "There is a right time for everything." So that really caught my attention. And yes, so having kind of an idea of what I want to wear, I am going to just kind of cut out this piece where the writing is on, and I'm going to trace it. So using a sepia, I think this is, or the sanguine, I think it's a sanguine, Pit Artist pen. That's the color. It's very much a similar color to this color that they use on the printable. So I'm just kind of tracing very loosely these words onto the page. I want them in various places, all of the right times to do certain things. And yes, putting down words like heal, build, gather, dance. And they're not going to be in the foreground. I don't want them to be the focus of this piece. I really want it to be kind of those words floating around in the background. So some of the printables is going to cover some of those words that I just wrote, but that doesn't bother me too much. That was kind of the idea. So I want to read this to you. It says, "There's a right time for birth and another for death, a right time to plant and another to reap, a right time to kill and another to heal, a right time to destroy and another to construct, a right time to cry and another to laugh, a right time to lament and another to cheer, a right time to make love and another to abstain, a right time to embrace and another to part, a right time to search and another to count your losses, a right time to hold on and another to let go, a right time to rip out and another to mend, a right time to shut up and another to speak up, a right time to love and another to hate, a right time to wage war and another to make peace." This really does cover life, right? There is pretty much everything in there that God is asking of us to do. It starts off with saying there's an opportune time to do things, a right time for everything on earth. This printable is so gorgeous by Kimberly, and I really do enjoy the printables that she puts out so very much. I want to encourage you today to go and support our local and our community. I want to say our community puts out artworks on Etsy and on their websites. That is such a low cost for the amount of work that goes into creating these printables for us to enjoy, for us to then use as a way or as a tool, an added tool to connect with the Word of God. I think I will remember these beautiful colors for the longest time when I am doing or remembering this word. And that is, something that these artists or these girls in our community help us out with. So go visit the His Palette website and online shop and get yourself a few printables. They're so reasonably priced, and it really is something that you can support these girls with. So I did also pick up, obviously, these Creative Retreat stickers, and I hoard them. Every time I have someone who goes to the States, I ask them to bring some for me. They are absolutely the best, and I did do some surgery on them because I ran out of T's, so I just did L's and cut them into capital T's. It happens and it's fine. And so that then kind of concludes this page in its fullness. It's very full. I really loved it. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.